mother.
Winky winks. Haven't seen the school report you gotta see on news reports. Half the changes school, teachers clearly falling short.
So where are you gonna sacrifice me? You look so brighter than a glass. Take another.
My mama says I'm a miracle, flying in my face, and it's plain to see. Ever since the day Dr. taught me a miracle, honey, it's been clear there's no fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle, that I'm as tiny and as shiny as a miracle. You can be all cynical, but it's a truth and miracle. There's never been a miracle as miracle as miracle as.
My mommy says I'm a rosy little one. My daddy says I'm a boy. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little germ. The kids like me should pay my daddy says I should just shut my pie hole. Likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case of population control. That's a such a watch more TV.
Yes, sir. That's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Hurry! Hang on.
girl as clever as you. Oh, and do you tell these stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most dangerous feats together. People would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. But not just to see their skill, but to also see their love for one another.
Which was so deep, it would set their cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would leap with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house together.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything, everything, but the one thing.
We do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place that could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharps and spiky objects
Caught by the man locked in the cage.
and is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. Bye, Miss Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day of school. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, 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 Y. Trustee Wexler present!
Good morning, children. Today is a very special day, your first day of school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me. I know. I can, miss.
Very well, Nigel.
Oh.
I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst the blood on the first day. Lavender? Is the first word tomato? No, but tomato is a very good word. Yes. Matilda? I can now read words. So Matilda, you can read? Well, I had to learn how to read words so I could read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance of books. Have you read a whole book yourself? More than one. I love books. Last week, I read quite a few. A few? What books did you read? Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trenchbolt is a girl in a class named Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, owner of Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Don't need to watch out for the brat, though. Says she's a real warp.
Also, headmistress, I don't think Matilda is that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bamniatum es Magitum.
Bombinatum est Magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who placed that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have it for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trenchbolt, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
Headmistress, it is my opinion that she should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules!
I believe Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion 1969? Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to make the team, don't use happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children, 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squits to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay
cafe super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you go that stupid book? You're a stupid
Just because you find that life's no fun, doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you're saved on the machine and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do well with your muscle not a little thing like a little stop you. If you sit around and laugh and get it all done, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy!
I'm a gal.
Matilda, do all those pains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's gotta hurt, all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I better stick around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's best if we're best friends.
Someone put a whole can of treacle onto Trunchbull's chat! Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me!
That's no fair.
They're saying she's going to put me in choky!
What's choky?
They say it's a cutworm illness that involves children. It's lined with nails, spikes, and bits of wood. There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. And the hinges creak, and the door is closed. You cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out, or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right. When did this happen?
About 20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming!
You better hide. Quick, blazers.
Please don't tell her where I am.
Now!
She'll...
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic disease called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep often without any warning. We put him under the coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Definitely.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Hello, this isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Mrs. Trunchbull.
Amanda Fripp.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit! You! What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very
it's Miss Honey, and as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, which most kids in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop her reading then. Lord knows I've tried. I'm in zone, doll. I feel my hips. Don't waste this. I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever and Miss Hussey. Looks are more important than books. Me? You. You chose books. I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she found me, pathetically told me that another door closes and Jenny's outside. And so, the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be a limbic class hammer thrower and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been canceled. No! Canceled because my wife is pregnant.
So it has a happy ending? No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day or off to prison. You both shall go.
No! No! What happens next? I don't know. Yet. Bye, Miss Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, children. Welcome. Hello, Bruce. Hello. Good morning. Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a very clever selection of books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others. And if there are any questions, well, I'll try my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, that is the biggest hug in the world. All the ever to me.
Matilda Wormwood, where
Miss
is...
Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it.
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda was here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime happened to take place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty!
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of thinking about owning up. Maybe, but I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. But Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down and I was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas drifted and wafted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. I'm very sorry, but
Oh, as long as you enjoyed the cake. That's the main thing.
is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful. Marvelous. This makes me so happy it gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cooks! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
I will tell you when you are full, and I say that criminals like you aren't full until you have eaten the entire cake.
What?
No buts, eat.
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat. Eat. Eat.
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, must be nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, surely can't walk the man, Bruce. He might be slow, he is quite elastic. He's fantastic, look at him go. Bruce, whenever you're something to abuse, you're a messy bitch, she follows you. Bruce, never follow you, we're trying to make the news. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. Time's come to put that somebody comes to use. No excuse, Bruce. And after that, I think you want your chance loose. Oh, stop it, Bruce! You're almost finished. Bruce, we'll fix it. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
Go, Brucey, yes, yes! Sorry, Miss Trunchbull, I got carried away.
Well, that's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bogtrotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is chokey.
What?
Please, no, Miss Trunchbull, you can't.
Do you think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You.
Not that! Anything but choking! Not that! No!
Right.
I've been dying for the next great story.
Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous who ever known to man, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile. We've done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage. Lean out, catch you with one hand, grab the fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off.
Sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was satellite, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinched open, and the escapologist reached out to capture his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
Suddenly, the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story is having a happy ending?
No.
No.
Just then, the escapologist used a touch too much foam, and the hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the ones at the ends of her little fingers.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we've ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind. He never for once blamed the acrobat's sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her whenever she did anything wrong. But all in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call police.
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course. I better go.
into greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
And the aunt threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I've forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most? I love you so much. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the Escapol's thoughts turned to the acrobat sisters.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
And the little girl never saw her father again, 'cause he never came back.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Miss Honey, there's an age for reading and there's an age for being a filthy toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bob Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bob Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you all. Flabby. Disgusting. Revolting. Revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughen you all up with a little phys ed. The school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It's the odor of rebellion. It's the are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little... No. No! No! You!
What? No, I didn't.
You did this. You vile, malicious, repulsive little sinner!
Ow, that hurt. Just leave him alone, you big fat bully.
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be locked up in prison, in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison cell. I ought to have you wheeled out on a trolley with the muzzle of your mouth. Shout.
Have you ever wondered what I have about having icy say red? For example, there's no way of knowing if red is something in your head is red means in mine. Someone says red. I'm not sure. I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different than some of my friends. These actors that come into my mind, these stories that are there to me will be written. But everyone shouts and you seem to like shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they stopped. My dad and my mom and the telly and stories would stop for just once. I'm sorry, I know how to explain it right. Noise come and go, the anger is like the feelings I never usually fades. Is it today? And I am shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Something, everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silence. Just a still sort of quiet. The sound when the page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, but the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm. Like I've said, into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip over. Just tip. Just tip over. Just tip. Just please tip. Just tip, please. Just tip. Tip.
And I tell you, there is nothing I shall not do, no length to which I shall not go, no punishment I shall not. What is it? It's the newt! It's Daddy North! I've got a newt in my knickers! I've got a newt in my knickers! I've got a newt in my knickers!
Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you like to fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is? The thing with my eyes.
I can't pretend I know, Matilda, but I know we should not be frightened of it. It's something to do with this incredible mind of yours.
So, you mean there's not enough room in my head for all my brains? So you have to squish out through my eyes.
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's well, unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter, well, as clever as you?
Oh, yes, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He calls me a liar, and a cheat, and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are, home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am, very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
They don't actually, but I am poor the most because of other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I came along with an old shed and I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here, well, ever since.
Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
Matilda, I'm not strong like you. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine. And when I became a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She even made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her the entire house.
Did he really just do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, but after all these years being bullied by that woman, it made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's call the police.
What? We can't. We have no evidence, and she isn't much.
Who is she?
I cannot say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss.
Miss Trudgebull.
Yes.
Today this class is going to have a very special spelling test. If any student gets even a single answer wrong, they shall go to Chokey. What are you looking at?
You.
You. Spell, oh, let me see now. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey's told us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You. Stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolt.
You're cheating.
I've taught them, that's all. With kindness, patience, and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You. Spell Angela Camanio septimestenosis.
But that's not a word. You just made it up.
Spell or go to Chokey, and I should warn you, it has 7 letters. Oh dearie. I'm sorry, it was a silent Z. You're going to Chokey!
Cat. C-A-F. I've got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in choking too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. On me.
Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
What are you doing? What's going on? Stop this!
How about us all in Chokey? Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Bully. P-Y-T-L-F-E-D-R-V-W.
Revolting.
You have to put me in Chokey too. You can't put us all in Chokey, miss.
Come now, maggots! Did you think I hadn't thought of that? I've got
man and assume they were stupid too, and that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards. I can have one of my friends teach your father a lesson, and one day, when he leaves hospital, he will be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer. I think I've had enough revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as a daughter.
Let's get out of here before they change the lines. Wait, let me just see with me. I beg your pardon? I would love to take after Matilda. I look after her with love and respect, and I pay for everything. You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you call me your daughter.
Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, yes I do.
And you want to take care of her? I do. Well, we're a bit short of room, so yes. Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms,
And hugged her.
and Miss Honey hugged her back, and they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods and Rodolfo sped away into the distance because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.